snowing right now at, what, 10:30? Is crazy novel. It's ridiculous. Okay. It's really doing something. Raining, snowing, a little bit of hailing. If only we had waited 30 minutes. Oh, definitely a different type of terrain. Welcome to the Gila. Good morning. Oh, it is cold. I think I got a fair amount of video yesterday, but not as much as I would have wanted when going over giant mountains because it was snowing. We did have the great fortune last night of also making it to our first natural water source, which as a Minnesota girl is always my favorite. Yeah, and it's actually right down next to me now. I don't know how well it's shot in there. Probably not at all. But yeah, yesterday was also my 10th day out on the trail, making this officially my longest hiking trip ever. Many more days to go, inshallah. But yeah, here we are. I am hiking by myself this morning. I met up with Stranger and Chili Dog. Stranger set out earlier. Chili Dog was still getting water. And so we're all just kind of doing our own thing this morning. We might end up camping together. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Hoping that the sun comes out so I can set some stuff out to dry. I'm still in my rain jacket because it's cold and it was raining this morning. Anyway, not much else going on. Still feeling good. Alhamdulillah, no blisters. And, you know, I think I do have to be more diligent about stopping to stretch my muscles. But I'm gonna get back to walking, seriously walking, and taking in the beauty around me. I'll see you guys in a bit. See, look, I told you there was water. Burbling over rocks and such. Look at you, Gila, doing your thing. River crossing. Just kidding. It's a creek crossing. Oh, it's cold. I don't really want wet feet. Let's see if I can scoot around the edge to a shorter part. Okay. Here we go. This is better. giant rainbow! Here we have the registry. I already signed it, but the logbook's in there, and I'm about 40 minutes behind Chili Dog and Stranger. CDT sign. Okay. On the road again. You know, I like signs that I can see, but I'm a big fan of cairns. Just something nice about them. So, there was a forest fire in the Gila in 2020. Now all of a sudden, everything is super hard to navigate. There's no clear footpath. The cairns aren't that frequent. And I'm just a little overwhelmed trying to figure out where I am supposed to be. I'm supposed to be up that away. I'm not sure how far, but I've got charcoal all over my pants from bushwhacking. Oh, hello, sun. It's been raining and cold, and so the morale's just a little low. I'm a little tired. So, what I'm gonna do is go have a seat on a rock. Maybe cry, maybe not. We'll see how I'm feeling. And then make our way up that direction and get back on the trail. So, I'll see you when I get back on the trail. Good evening. There's a lot to be learned in a day of getting lost. It is not just about seemingly personal failures, because those failures feel really big, and it feels like, what are you even doing out here? This is too big, you can't do this, are all thoughts that crossed my mind today. I want to go home. I want to talk to Eli. I want to do anything but this hard thing. Then I remember, I chose to do the hard thing on purpose. And this is what I came out here to do. I came out to figure out how to find my way in the forest, how to be comfortable and confident in myself. And, I couldn't do that without failing on occasion. So there's a lot to be learned from today. There's a lot of crying that was done today. And I think at, what time is it? 6 o'clock, I can be mildly grateful for it. I'm not grateful yet. Not for real. Because I'm still tired. And I still feel like I've made no progress. That's another terrible thought is, oh, I'm not going to keep up with these people that I was walking with. They're going to leave me. So, I set out on my own this morning. Intentionally. Yeah. intentionally. I didn't know how rough it was gonna be. That's okay though. That is okay. But I'm gonna backtrack from this little creek, from Sycamore Creek, or Seymour? I think it's Sycamore. From Sycamore Creek to the road. And follow the road, because the road intersects the trail. And a portion of the trail up here, completely unmarked. Damaged by a flood, burnt. And right now I can't do it. So, acknowledge your own limits, as I have at this current juncture. I didn't know that it was unmarked. And find a workaround. So, that's where I'm at the moment. Oh, and I'm back to Karen's. So, I got some real walking to do. I gotta get to a road. Good morning. Yesterday turned out way better than expected. I ran into a pretty big group of folks, hikers that I had met in Silver City. And I originally ran into Crazy Eyes and Loverboy, and they were like, "Hey, how's it going?" I was like, "It's terrible. I'm lost and I'm going back to the road." And they're like, "Oh, why?" And I told them like how crazy it was up there, and they're like, "You know what? Come with us. We'll wait for the rest of the people to show up, and we'll do it all together as a big group and make forward progress." So, really, alhamdulillah for all those people. Spench, Juice, Spam Cake, Crazy Eyes, Loverboy, Chris, like, y'all saved my tuchus, and I appreciate you so much. But now, we are back in the Gila National Forest. We climbed a mountain this morning. Oh, it's my least favorite thing to do first thing. And now, I think this is the Gila, but it's dry. But yeah, feel a lot better this morning. I spent a lot of time sobbing yesterday on mountainsides and didn't feel like recording it because you ever like cry and then go look at yourself in the mirror and then you just can't cry anymore because it's like, oh, this is what I look like. So I did not record it, but it did happen. You can ask Eli. When I got a little bit of service, I called him. Waterworks. But alhamdulillah, much better today. It is possible to get to Doc Campbell's today. About 22 miles from where I camped. So, we'll see. I'm definitely taking a 0 at Doc Campbell's. And then I'll try and connect with Eli about the resupply for Pie Town, which is about 140-ish miles away. So, a 7-day carry, 14 pounds of food. Yeah, gotta be strong for that. I've been pretty lazy recently with like my 3 days. From Lordsburg to Silver City, and then I carried another 3 days of food here to Doc's. So we'll see what happens, but I'm chilling. And the thing I learned, probably most importantly, is like from yesterday. Number 1, if you make a mistake, just stand still. Because when you're stressed and you make a mistake, you will continue to make mistakes that make it worse and worse. Sit down, be calm, and go back to where you last had the trail. The other thing is, make sure you look ahead to the notes that other people have put on the on gut hooks, because they are very telling about what's coming next, and yeah, we'll keep you on track. And then lastly, if stuff starts to get sketchy, keep your eyes on the map, especially if you've got like a digital map that'll show you your location as well as the terrain. So yeah, that's what I learned yesterday. Anyway, it's been 5 minutes of talking head. Let's get back to hiking for real. We made it. Welcome to the Gila. This Minnesota girl's soul is very happy. Let's get in it.
Pretty out here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we've been calling these white trees ghost trees. If anybody knows what they are, I would love to know. But it's like a whole grove of these ghost trees. Haven't talked to y'all much today, but I'm doing well. 44 river crossings down, and you know, so many more to go before we sleep. Good morning. I think it's day 13, and I am on my way, excuse me, into Doc Campbell's. Got about 4 miles to go from where we camped last night, so 2 hours, hour and a half, and we will be there. It was chilly. But it was nice to not have to carry, like, more than a liter of water at a time. Yeah. Getting a little treacherous. You know, walking in the river plus a hot spring is like nature's icy hot.
Basically.
Oh. I don't know if you can see, but there's loads of hawks flying around over there. And in the air is loads of cottonwood fluff. Didn't know they had cottonwood in New Mexico. Hey guys, so a lot to be learned. And while I was horribly scared during my time being lost, I really learned a lot, and I'm happy to have had the experience and happy that it ended the way it did. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.